that maybe somebody in the media had tipped them off that I was a source. So I was ready. The moment you withhold information or lie to an internal affairs investigator, you're done. And they revoke your security clearance. And there's not even the Supreme Court can get your security clearance back.
So you just went straight to the truth and you got fired.
Correct. And even the TSA lawyers would later argue that I convicted myself due to my verbosity to the internal affairs investigators.
Well, they expect you to be honest. Well, Robert, then you lose your job, and then it's one court case after another. And I thank you for briefing us on this, because now I think we're going to watch this case very closely when the Supreme Court makes its decision. And I hope they rule in your favor. I think you probably saved a lot of lives. Certainly potentially did. Thanks for talking to us.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Robert J. McLean.
President will poison the well with the new Republican Congress if he acts on his own.
When you play with matches, you take the risk of burning yourself. And he's going to burn himself if he continues to go down this path.
Boehner also said the House will vote again to repeal the president's landmark health reform law, a bill that may not even make it through the Senate and would be guaranteed of facing a veto. Pam Coulter, CBS News, Washington.
I'm Peter King in Orlando.
Our families can no longer wait. Our families can no longer wait for relief.
Florida activists say they're fed up and hope the president will keep his promise for an executive order on immigration reform. Jose Luis Morantes is state director for the group Mi Familia Vota.
We were promised in the summer, we were promised in the fall, and now it's winter time.
Sister Ann Kendrick works with immigrant families. People, she says, have names and faces.
People are afraid to go out to Winn-Dixie to get a bottle of milk. They're afraid to take their children to school. They're afraid to go to church.
Peter King, CBS News, Orlando.
Post Office plans to deliver a lot more mail during the holidays, expecting a 12% increase in its package business, more than 450 million packages. White House Press Secretary Josh Earnest was asked at his daily briefing about Wall Street Journal report that President Obama sent a letter to Iran's supreme leader last month stressing the two countries' shared interest in fighting Islamic State militants in Iraq and in Syria.
The United States will not cooperate militarily with Iran in that effort. We won't share intelligence with them. But their interest in this outcome is something that's been widely commented upon, and something that on a couple of occasions has been discussed on the sidelines of other conversations.
Earnest also said he can't discuss the president's correspondence. An alleged French bomb maker for a radical Islamist group in Syria has been killed in the latest wave of U.S.-led airstrikes. CBS's David Martin with some background.
His name is David THRU, and he's a former French intelligence officer who had become